So Laural Hill Cemetery. Let's just start at the entrance here, 1893. And there's a historic home, or building here, home, I was going to say, but it's not. It's a heritage structure, and I got it dated at 1900. Might have been the office when you first come in. And then here, some of the rules that they ask you to honor. And, of course, there's something that's not on there that they didn't have at the time that is causing problems, and that would be this, which they put later. Oh god, no snowmobiling. But here, have a look. There's the Laural Hill Cemetery. They got a nice monument that's here. That's the Deadhouse. Laural Hill Cemetery, 1892 to 1992. You see that? Looks like there was some decorative things that they might have had on each side. And you can see it continues on. It's a big cemetery. And really nice. Asphalt. Everything's just like really nice. Beautiful. The layout. There's a lot of old stuff here. I mean, you can see some of the big obelisk type of monuments there. They're big. They're huge. Larger than average. Let's go jump in the car and we'll go take a look around. I stopped the car here because this one caught my eye. I'm at the back side of it, so I can't make it out, but it certainly is showing wear and tear. Look at this one. Wow, there you go. 1850. Was that Samuel Boyer? Looks like two names. I can't quite make it out from Ireland. 1850. Coin on there. And then right here, George Parker died in, is that a 19 or 1840? 1910. Very early years here again. But having a look around, I'm in an older part, and I can see some of the older ones that are around this area. Big cemetery, but there's a lot of our early pioneers interned here. I'm just looking. I see the Robinson one there, 1914, and of course, this is strange, eh? Some of these are facing this way, and look at over there. They're all facing to the right. This would be the back side of. Oh, that would be the back side of them. The back side is facing one way, but some of these here are facing this way. It's nice to see. I'm gonna have a look around. Hey guys, having a look around here at Laural Hill Cemetery. I'm just at the cremation chapel. It's a beautiful chapel. And there is a lot of history here. Very, very old plots and graves. Pioneer days. Very nice cemetery. And what do I see? The Deadhouse. That's going to be the name of my rock band if I if I ever had a band. The Deadhouse. Yeah, I'm going to go check it out. Just having a glance at some of these monuments here. Yeah, they go back to the 1850s and earlier, around that time. I'm gonna go take a look around here, guys. Let's jump in the car and let's go. Just to the right. But let's just continue on. There's a couple interesting things here we gotta check out. So I'm just near the Deadhouse, and I can see some of these older, beautiful monuments that go to 1902, 1907. 1908, 1895, the Dunbar family here. And right beside the Deadhouse. Caretaker's not here. Of course, they got a lot of the garbage, I guess they pile. But here you go, 1894. Just let you see. They got some pieces here that they've mounted, I guess from the past. That would have been just little fencing for the graves. Wow, look at that. And that's from an Evans family. Elaborate. That's just pieces of headstone and monuments that I guess that they pile here for the caretakers to take care of. There you go. One of the dead houses, not many around. So let's go have a look here. I see number 3 here. I'm just trying to look for the older one. So if that's number 3 plot area, I guess it's the area that they allocated. There is number 2. That's just right over here. That's number 2. You would think number 1 would be the oldest? What do you think? Let's go check. There's number 1. On my right is number 7, beside this building here. Just checking the dates. McCallum is a very old one. I'm not going to get out of the car. I'm tired. 1882. And then we see Thompson. Oh, where was Sir? It's Thompson's. It's 1947. Rain on it. 1880. So yeah, this is a bit of an older area. I mean, let me roll the window down here in my car. And here's another relic. An old well, right? Pump your water, put the flowers. And that's an old one right there. Oh. And I see people here have been buried in the 30s. And some more modern, quite mixed up. What's going on here? There's some interesting, I'm curious. Okay guys, we're gonna take a look. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at this. These pieces of stones. I don't think they're headstones. They look like probably just walking. They're all up here. And the dates here, I see 1940s, 1980s, 1930s, 60s, 1970s, 94. So, however, just here and there, I don't know what the order is. Would have been like, oops. Here's an old one. You think it's old, but it's not that old. James Lipscott from 1919. And Wilson, 1924. Just has all the hallmarks from like a pioneer type of piece. Well, here we go. I see 1895. I just can't make it out. Just up there, I can see one of the white ones. It's quite old. Let's just continue around, and oh, it's beautiful here. The big trees. Let's go check. I'm curious. It's that one that's just up here. Elliot. (1921), 1832. Well, it's got the old hallmark. Well, here we go. Okay, So the Elizabeth, wife of Rob Elliot, died in 1887 at 60 years old from Ireland. Yeah, I thought I'd show you this one here. Jones. Just that type of metal finishing that they put on the letters. Just near my car here is McIntosh. This is an older one too. John, he died in 1876 at 76 years old. Piece missing on top. David Alex, he died in 1852, 2 years old. Sidney Francis, 1862, was 10 years old. Catherine was one day old, 1854. All children of John and Ellen McIntosh. Yeah. So. I got him here at the Elliot. Let me see. Look at this. There's a blank. In memory of Robert Elliot, who departed this life. They don't give an age or date. Native Ireland. Didn't complete it. So I had to stop by this big tree, huge tree, right beside McBride. And there was a couple. Where was I going to go? Oh yeah, I was going to go over and check out something over here, guys. More in the center. What's this one here? We got Boyce, died in 1901. And then Martha Ann, 1881 at 47. George Presley, 1954, more recent, in 57. But it's Boyce is the name on this main stone. But I could just tell it was had some age to it, and I knew it would be one of the older ones. I was looking, I see 1922 over there. 1995 in the 40s. I do see some 1906 from Rustin's over there. 1894. Look at this. Jones. It's George Jones. Died in 1901. And his wife Mary. 1894. And I see George Pickett. He died in 1866. And his wife died in 1866 too. That's sad. Losing somebody and then you just have... It's more recent. Could be a child. Charles W. Jones. And then there was interesting, Sarah died in 1859. And Joseph in 1883. Little children, eh? Except for Elizabeth, born 1855, 1903, son and daughter of the Jones. The Deadhouse, I just thought I'd show you. The Deadhouse is just right over there. And there's the entranceway. There's a car over there right now. They're doing respect to something there, or maybe a family member. And just noticing the ground is level here, but there's definitely a dip right there, right? Can you see? Oh, I see why. They got a whole bunch of... Oh, that sucks. You're going to see these guys' names disappear. Even in 1995, rain is starting to disappear. But you can see the dip in the soil in front of the headstones that have collapsed. Here's an older McAfee. Robert McAfee died in 1892 at 44. Obviously a little piece missing at the top there. You know what? This whole area here is worth checking out. I just hope I have enough light. 1881, that was Thomas Scott. Born, died 1905, 1915. They lived through the, from the 1840s, 1850s. Just an interesting monument here, guys. This is just something I have to check out. Later, though, 1964. This is like a tree trunk. The Bradley. 84. 1844, I think it was. Anne Brow. That's nice, eh? 1886 at 90. That was Edmund and Elizabeth, 1894. This is beautiful. Look at it, it still stands out here. Nice bright white. Clark. Catherine Jane, daughter of J. and J. Clark, died in March 1870 at 22 years old. John Clark, and he died in 1874 at 64. And Jane, the wife above it, she died in 1900. Robert Clark, he died in 1921-22. I see Robert, Mary, Margaret, and Ellen, you know, died in 1921, 1922, 39, and 46. Again, there's a dead house right over there. I thought I'd point out this one here is Forsyth. Captain Gordon O. Forsyth, 1890 to 1918. Killed in action, October 10th, 1918. Buried in France. World War I. The Great War. It's on the back side of this. And yeah, I just saw that. This is old Worcester and Forsyth, and they're all, you know, one of the early pioneers. I started to see that. Here's an old foundation. It just looks so old. It's crumbling away. It's historic here. 1892. I'm just, yeah, it's 1918. Hard to read. It's getting dark. And anyway, guys, I thought you'd like to see this. It was just a nice, interesting walk here to come and check out some of the early pioneers in this area. Oh, look at this one here, splitting. You can see the split in that. Anyway, and yeah, look at that. There's a headstone here. Oh, there was one here. I can see a little bit right here. Look at that, eh? That's a headstone just being buried, and there's one right there. Wow. They're everywhere. I'm pretty well, I feel bad. I'm walking on them. Look at them. Here's some more. What I think this... Oh. Can you see that? That's a whole headstone that's buried underneath here. Another one. It's totally gone. Another one. Another one. Literally gone. Look at, you can just barely see a little divot there. Oh. Wow. Laural Hill Cemetery. Of course, all these are new. I see 2001. Now, when I came in, the sign for the cemetery did not seem to say that it's still open, because the date. We'll go take a look and I'll show you. So I just moved down a little bit here. You can see the cemetery continues. What I wanted to do is go up this road here, up this hill. It looked interesting. I thought I saw some things that looked like older relics. Let's go check it out. Hey guys, this is beautiful. It's a mason. That's figure. It's a stone. It's a mason. This gentleman was a mason, or somebody here, and they got the whole thing with the masons. Symbolism. All this is worth checking out. It all means something. That is so interesting to see. Let me try again here. I missed it. There's symbolism and all that. You see that? It goes way up. What's so cool about it? Look at this. Wow, eh? William Graham, native of County Down, Ireland, died in 1869 at 63. His wife died in 1858 at 52. And they had a daughter, Maria, died at 4 years old, 1849. This is, I always intrigued by any of the masons that make any kind of a monument, because there's a lot of symbolism. These guys, they everything here, especially that, as above as below. You count the things there, it's certain levels. The mason, there's the all-seeing eye, I guess. This monument was removed from the Presbyterian Church Cemetery Concession number 6, Albion Township, April 18th in 1978, restored and placed in this location in memory of very worshipful Brother William Graham, first worshipful master of the True Blue Lodge number 98, GRC in Bolton, Ontario. Ontario, constituted in the year of 1858, restoration and moving by his great G.R. Anderson, very worshipful Brother William H. Dick, Bolton, Ontario. Fantastic. Wow. That's not why I came up here. That is one of the reasons. I was looking more in the corner here. I do see 1899, some deaths from earlier on. It was on the edge here. Where'd it go? This is all 1916 here. Evans, 18. It's getting dark now. Oh, is that a born? 1809, 1889. Being on the edge here. I mean, there's even all kinds of markings here. And here too. From the 60s. Buried here in this. Oh, look at the ledge here. God, it's in time. There's a monument here. You can see some markers here. Anyway, I thought this would be. That is awesome. Anyway, where's my car? Yeah. Take a look and see where it is here. And you guys take care. I'm gonna. Look at the tree here. The size of it. It's beautiful.